Kyle here from allmediareviews.blogspot.com. I'm trying to make a quick video here on Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018, because I've received a couple of new vinyl records. One specifically I've been really excited to finally own. And unfortunately, with my storage space right now, I'm looking for something. My stuff in storage here is a lot of my stuff that my wife and I received for our wedding and her bridal shower and stuff like that. And so, but we did get an Amazon Echo, which has the music game. I don't know what it's called exactly, but we had our family Hanukkah party over the weekend, over on New Year's Day, and we wanted to start playing that. We got a trivia game also, this card game that was like a pop culture music movies, but that's not the same thing. To actually hear the samples is more enjoyable, and so I got to try to find it in here, but unfortunately it's either in here or in the other one, or it's not somewhere at the place where we're residing right now. I don't know, but it probably has the Amazon logo on it, and I looked for it and couldn't find it anyway. But yeah, I talked about just two new vinyl records I got, but a couple biggies. One being, this is Burst's album Lazarus, the final Burst album. Burst is a progressive sludge metal band from Sweden. I've said this many times, I'll probably repeat it. These guys are doing what Mastodon should be doing, or these guys do the similar kind of music that Mastodon does, but better. This specific album, I absolutely adore. I'm listening to it today. It's a 10-year anniversary. It will be like, it came out like in August or September, the late summer or fall of 2008, but oh, this is such a good record. The guitar tones they used on Lazarus Bird, and the thing about this record, the one that I got it off Discogs, and it appears that the person who sold it to me gave me two copies of it. One just the standard version, and here's the standard version. It's got the logo. My favorites, the two biggest standout tracks I think have always been Cripple God and We Watched the Silver Rain, but the whole record, Vertigo, Momentum, 1980 or 1900 I think it is. The guitar tones they use, like this sort of washy, watery guitar tone, and the vocal contrast between screaming, yelling, more like yelling, and the cleans. Their clean singer, the vocals that are done by, they're clean. Almost, I was reminded of a little bit of not Surge, but the other guy from System of a Down, Darren. But then again, there's some other singers that sound like him too. But Burst had like 4 or 5 records. The one before this, Origo, was really good too. But this is their magnum opus. This is just such a good record. And I kept on listening to this that year. I remember in 2008 and being more and more surprised how good it was. I think this is. I'd probably. Now listening to it again today, and it probably deserves to get bumped to 5 stars. I have it at 4.5 stars on Rate Your Music, and it's not my favorite record from 2008, which is a couple others that I absolutely adore, of course. But this isn't the actual original artwork. I like the fact that they redid the artwork. But to go along with that, yeah, I paid, I don't know what price was. It was not cheap. I paid 30 or 40 bucks for this. But he also sent me a test pressing. So it's kind of cool. It kind of makes up for not buying it originally. It's a double record, so it must be like 180. I don't know if Burst will ever get back together or what the members are even doing. Maybe they're teaching music lessons or guitar lessons or bass and drum lessons. Yeah, this is a thick pressing. Put it in this case from this album from this band called Shrine Anorth Theta or something. I don't know. It came out in 2016, but yeah, I was really thrilled to finally. I mean, I knew it had been pressed, the Lazarus Bird. I don't know when it was. It may have been right when it came out, or it may have been a few years ago, like 2013. But I didn't take the dive into it. But I just decided I may as well just do it, and I'm more than happy to finally get that. So I also got, finally, after kind of looking for many years, and I've seen the new, like this is a repressing of King Crimson's album Red. The if I'm not mistaken, the first album with, I remember I did the King Crimson artist review. This is obviously a reissue, a repressing, 200 gram. I just never found a good, like, original pressing of it like it was in good shape, that was not outrageously priced, and it always was like $25, $30, $35. I'd found some of the other King Crimson records for a little less than that, but I got it as a gift from a friend of mine, my wife's. So that was really nice of her. She asked me what I was looking for. And the weird thing about it is, this is like one of the last records, like sort of essentials from the classic era, the 60s and 70s and even 80s, that I'm missing from all not just King Crimson, but progressive rock in general. I'm not missing too many others. This is one of the last ones, and it's kind of happy and sad in the same way that I mean, if I see a used, like, original or second pressing or something of this, I certainly will go ahead and consider picking it up. I did that with Adam Hart Mother. I remember it took me forever to find that, and then I found a used copy later. Just so how it goes. But anyway, yeah, I just and it's kind of weird how Burst, I got that around the same time as Burst. There's a song in this that reminds me of a Crimson tune that, you know, Three of a Perfect Pair. There's an interval pattern on Lazarus Bird, but yeah, I have some other vinyl coming, not too much more, but I know I have some stuff that I pre-ordered and stuff like that I'll have to show. I'm trying to do more podcasts and make videos, of course. Sorry if this video is like slanted. I didn't even realize that, but thank you for watching. I can say I just found out I ended up at 100 subscribers recently, although technically it's really not 100 because I had a previous account. But thank you for subscribing, anyone who has. Anyone who may, please subscribe if you find this channel and like what you're seeing. Please give this video a like. Please leave a comment if you want. What's your take on Burst? What's your take on King Crimson's Red? You know, what other vinyl have you got? What vinyl are you looking to buy? What vinyl are you missing? That's the thing. I should make a list, but there aren't too many of the classic period of the 60s and 70s. I got a lot of stuff from the 80s and 90s I'm still looking for, of course, but that's more spotty. Red, I figure I would have been able to find at some point, and just every time I'd either try to look for it, the copy was just way too expensive or in terrible shape. So I'm finally happy to actually own this record and have basically all what I deem the essential King Crimson stuff. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.